morning, everyone. Thank you for being here for our first ever. This is a matter of health on tonight. And so this will be a new group that we start. I'm grateful to have a gentleman among us on tonight, because this is not only for women's health, this is for men's health, this is for us. And so all of us are believers. This is our church. Thank you all for being here. But we don't want the world to have to tell us about our physical health. We don't only want to learn about the Bible, how to be spiritually healthy, and we don't know how to be physically healthy. And so I'll ask two questions now, because we have a gentleman in the room. That my first question for everyone, and I do want you all to kind of answer back to me, let me know how you feel about this. When you hear the word menopause, what does that mean to you? Somebody tell me, when you hear the word menopause, what does that mean to you? Yes.
Me?
Yes.
You go crazy.
You go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to repeat it because we're live and we're recording, so I want this. So when you hear menopause, you hear you're going crazy.
Yeah, women go crazy.
Women go crazy
The
at
hormones
menopause.
are-
I think finally. Let's shut this thing down. We're not using it anymore.
Finally, we're shutting this thing down. Is that a celebration or all men? It's a celebration. I want you all to know that menopause, usually, not menopause, peri and pre-menopause usually start between the ages of 45 and 55. So when people feel like, oh, that's so far off, oh, that's for my grandma, my older aunt, it's closer than what we think. And the time to prepare for all women, even 30, did you say 30? Even the 30-year-olds, it's time to prepare now for the change that will begin to happen in your life. For myself, and I'm not sure which stage I'm in right now, but for myself, I begin to notice at 47 that something, like, again, I'm 54, but at 47, I was working out, I was doing all that I could, and nothing was happening in my workout. Absolutely nothing. You could stop drinking soda and drop at least 5 pounds. Stop eating bread for a week or two and you'll drop, 10 pounds. But I was doing everything and nothing was happening. And so I began to tell my friends, I began to say, I feel like I've lost something. I feel like I lost my mojo. I didn't know, nobody in my life, I said it over and over, year, and nobody in my life said to me, you could be entering menopause. And I want Mr. Brandon to know that men do not go through menopause, but men do go through a loss of testosterone. It is that same thing. By the time men are in their 40s, every year after that, 1% of testosterone starts to leave the body. And testosterone governs a lot of things. And I know a lot of people say this too about menopause. They think it's only for sex drive. It includes sex drive, but that's just a small part of it. That is not the major part of it. And so here's something that I want us to know.
Navigating through menopause is completely possible, and a lot of people have made it through it. And so what we need to know is that with regular doctor visits, that's a way to navigate menopause. Also, daily exercise. It'll help strengthen your bones and prepare your body now and later. Strength training is one of those that will help the osteoporosis and the bone fragileness that begins to happen. Also, a plant-based diet. I know it's all over the place right now, but it is something that will help. Some of the sugars and other things that we eat are not pluses when we're going through menopause. Another thing is to manage stress. The body is going through enough transition and change, and so we can help that and partner with our bodies by managing stress. And the other thing is to get enough sleep. I think we underrate how much sleep and good sleep can help us. And so those are some tips to navigate through menopause. And so we'll end our first class right there with those tips. And this will be something that we'll have to continue because there's so much more to come in this conversation. And so thank you all for joining us for this very first meeting as we talk about our physical health. And we will see you all next time. Thank you for attending.
Pray for help.
She said, try to touch the hem.
Right. Praying for